Hello everyone, cruises and casinos. We are docked in Curacao on January the 4th, 2022, and this is our second uh, tour of the town. We have other videos up of Curacao, but there was one area that we did not record in our earlier trips here, and that was this food court. It's like a covered but still open air type food court that has like the best local food in Curacao. So I'm coming back out about 3:30 in the afternoon. Our ship leaves like 10:30 tonight, so I'm just gonna come back out and make a video on how to get to that food court. It's actually fairly simple. We just left our ship, the Carnival Sunshine, and we're gonna walk through the port area and the RIF Fort and go over the floating bridge, make a left and head down to this food court. And I do not remember the name of it, but when I get there I will let you know. So we will be heading over there and check back time to time to let you know how that walk is going and how long it takes. We're gonna go through the security checkpoint here at gate 1. So it'll be the same way we come back in. We are now walking past Wind Creek Carnival Casino, located right here in the port in Curacao. And the casino was open on our first venture after ship this morning, and we wanted to go in and play a little bit, but they did not allow us because the capacity of 60 people only was being allowed because of COVID, so we did not get to go in. We are approaching the RIF Fort, and we've been walking for about 8 minutes so far to get to this point. We'll be right back. Okay, we're going to be going through the RIF Fort, which is where a lot of the duty-free shopping areas are and restaurants. And once we get out from the RIF Fort, we'll be outside of the port terminal. Okay, we have exited the RIF Fort, and we are now heading towards the floating bridge, which is not attached. That's not good. And we can see the New Amsterdam cruise ship. It's parked all the way up here in the channel. Let's see what's going on with the floating bridge, because I know that takes a while to get back in place. These are all the vendors, the local vendors lined up here on the way over to the floating bridge. We may have to take the ferry over. We'll be right back. Okay, it looks like the floating bridge is out of commission, so we will walk over to the ferry and see if that's operational. Happened to us on our last trip also, and I know it takes a while to get the floating bridge back in place, so we'll try for the ferry. We've now been walking for 11 minutes. So that's how long it took from getting off the ship to this point. Just about 11 to 12 minutes. What was that? Did he say, so what? This guy just wouldn't wait for me to get on the ferry. He pulled it up and he's gonna leave without me. I think he said, so what? So after missing the ferry, it looks like the floating bridge is going back in place. It'll be about another 15 minutes at least before it gets back in place. So we'll head back down to the entrance for the floating bridge. I never noticed this before, this huge type of a painting or mural or something. 1988. Arawak clay products. And it's of the floating bridge also. Still moving, getting back in place. Still waiting for the floating bridge to get back in place. It stops so some of these boats could go through, like the Pelican Express, and there was another one up here, a pilot boat. And you can see the wheels are turning very slowly, so we'll be here for a while. Okay, it's almost back in place, so it'll just be a few more minutes before they open the gates. Okay, the gates are now opening, and we could cross over. This is the crowd of people that was on the other side waiting to get back over. On the port side, looks like the bridge may have been closed for a while. There's a lot of people coming over. Okay, so after getting off the floating bridge, I'm going to make a left past the Heart of Locks, called the Punda Love Hearts, and you're going to be heading down to the end of this street and making a right. You can only make a right at the end of this street. Okay, so after we made a left off of the floating bridge and we came to the end of the street, we're making a right. You could only make a right and go all the way down past all of the local vendors, and you'll be walking next to the water, or you can walk on the other side if you please. I choose to walk next to the water, and usually walk past all the vendors, and we're going all the way down to the end of this street. All of the vendors are already packing up. I hope the food court is still open, because I believe it's about 5:30 local time. So it may be closed, but at least I'll get the name of it and show you folks how to get to it. We were there a little earlier today and it was packed. Mostly the local people eating there. So now we are approaching the big flea market area. This entire building is a flea market area indoors. It goes around in a circle. So you're gonna go past that on the same street, and all the way behind it is where that food court is located. Okay, we have just passed the flea market building, and right over here is where the food court being attacked by pigeons, and it looks like they are closed. At least I'll get the name of the food court building. Okay, this is it. It's called Plaza Bieu, if I pronounce that correctly. And this is pretty much where you'll get the best local food in Curacao. Sorry I couldn't film the inside and show all the goodies, but if I could get close enough, you can see it's fairly large in there. And over on this side is where they have all the different vendors that are making the dishes. And unfortunately I got here a little too late. It's 5:30 local time, so they're already closed, and we are in the back of the big circular building flea market. Not a whole lot of road signs to tell you exactly what street it's on, but it's called Plaza Bieu. Well, this is Cruises and Casinos in Curacao. Thank you all for watching.